function, in the 58th function, 2022 at Jagannath Puri, with the Indian President, Indian Prime Minister, everybody will come. We are organizing that in 19, 20 and 21st February to 19, 20, 21st. 3 days festival. We are expecting almost 10,000 people will gather over there. Yeah. So all temple together, not a me. You know, even the Bagbajar Gaudiya Math, who was against us, now they are with us. You know Bagbajar Gaudiya Math. Do you know that? Bagbajar Gaudiya Math.
Gaudiya Mission.
Gaudiya Mission. So everybody together. Whoever wants to join, they can come. But everything depends on the COVID. COVID new variant, Omicron, I don't know what is going to happen. But, you know, we have to accept. But if it is everything normal, then festival will be there. Massive festival. So I'm going to do that. So you have to repeat accordingly how I'm pronouncing accordingly. Sujanar budharadhita padu jugam jugadhar madhuram dhara patra varam.
Sujanar budharadhita padu jugam jugadhar madhuram dhara patra varam.
Varada bhayadayaka puja padam.
Varada bhayadayaka puja padam.
Pranamami sada
Pranamami sada Prabhupada padam. Pranamami sada Prabhupada padam.
I will repeat last line once, you will repeat twice. Not like Bhajanardita Shajana Shanghapati Patitadhika Karunikaitagatim.
Bhajanardita sajjana sangapati patidadika karunikaitagatim.
Vanchita vanchata sundapadam.
Nativanchita vanchata padam.
Vanchita vanchata sundapadam.
Nativanchita vanchata padam. Pranamami sada Prabhupada padam. Pranamami sada Prabhupada padam. Ati komala kanchana digatanu nanuninditaye maminala madam. Madanarudavanita chandra padam.
Little space or move up a little bit to make room for more people coming.
Squeeze
up, push up.
But Didi told me not too much close to you.
Shubhangi Didi.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, he gave me instructions. But of course,
He's a teacher.
you're overrider. You can override.
So do I have a mask?
How will you hear? Il n'est pas toi le livre? D'accord.
Squeeze.
Can you put the book there, please? Yeah, if you can.
Closer is good, because long mic.
Yes. When you start, just show the details.
No more chairs, no more chairs. Chairs. Oh, yeah. Who's the chair for? Who's the chair for? Huh? Chair?
So, you know, just right side, one plate down here if you want to sacrifice the chair.
Sacred door.
I want to bring a cushion down.
Okay, so so everybody fold palm up, keep your spine straight. This is this pose. Folded palm and keep your spine straight. And repeat after me. Huh? I'm going to chant the pranam mantra of Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta. Two pranam mantra. One is composed by Prabhupada's brother, Lalita Prasad Thakur. Prabhupada's brother, own brother, Lalita Prasad Thakur. Although we are not accepting, but he accepts Srila Prabhupada. I have so many conversations. I read so many letters between them. So he then in the letter he composed his own brother's pranam mantra. Dhyana mantra. Not only pranam mantra, dhyana mantra also. How to meditate Prabhupada Siddhanta. That is very secret, dhyana mantra. But pranam mantra I can chant. You can repeat after me. Then whatever composed by our Guru Varga, what usually we are chanting every day to remember Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta. We can chant that. But repeat after me. I will repeat. Maharaj is ready?
2 minutes.
You know, we can chant, we can start because I have to go. You know. Think about that. Gaura Krishna Namodatam.
Gaura Krishna Namadatam.
This is long, right? Small. Gaura Krishna Nama. No. Gaura Krishna.
Gaura Krishna
Namodatam.
Namadatam.
Kirtanananda.
Kirtanananda. Vardhanam.
Bahirmukho.
Bahirmukho.
Jivatrata.
Jivatrata.
Vande.
Vande.
Saraswati.
Saraswati.
Prabhum.
Prabhu.
This is the pranam mantra written by Lalita Prasad Thakur. You may not know, you may know just Lalita Prasad Thakur was against Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta. But he composed, I saw with his own handwriting, one of the letter, that he composed this pranam mantra for his brother. 8 brothers, total 8 brothers, 5 sisters. Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta number 4. Lalita Prasad Thakur was youngest. So he composed that. Means what? Gaura Krishna Namo Dhatam. Gaur Krishna means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Gauranga. Krishna means Krishna. Namo Dhatam, their name, holy name. who distribute, who spread, propagate. And Kirtanananda Vardhanam, the blissful kirtan of Gaur Anga and Krishna, who expanded, who propagate Vardhanam. Bahir Mukho Jivatan, through that Sankirtan, that kirtan. Bahir Mukh means which is not devotee, non-devotee. Who is not inclined to practice spirituality. Bahir Mukho Jivatratang, that living being has been delivered. Who is this delivered? By the grace of Vande Saraswati Prabhu. I humbly pray to that Saraswati Prabhu, means Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. That he composed. I saw by his own handwriting, one of his letter, he sent to his brother. Therefore, now everybody you know that Pranam Mantra is composed by our Guru Varga. So please fold your palm. Think about Srila Prabhupada, because today is the disappearance day. Disappearance day means actually separation day. We are not feeling separation. Why? Because yesterday I explained. That person can feel separation when they have a relation. No relation, no separation, no separation. No vipralambha. Vipralambha means separation. So fold your palm, think about Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, and whatever usually we are chanting every day. Should I chant with kirtan form?
Yes, Guru.
Take it. Give me this. Playing. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale.
Srimati Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine. Shobhanavi Devi Dvaitaya Kripamadaye.
Shiva Shobhanavi Devi Dvaitaya Kripamadaye.
Krishna Sambandha Vigyano Daine Prabhave Namo.
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Gurave Gaurachandrayam Radhikaistadale Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namaha Bhajasi Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Raise your hand. Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. First of all, I offer my prostrated obeisance to the lotus feet of my beloved spiritual master, His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Thakur, Grand Spiritual Master, His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. Also, I offer the same to the all Acharya of our Sampradaya and pure devotee as well. Today we are in the Gaur Govind. Gaur Govinda Gauriya Math, which is organized by Bhaktivedanta Ashram Maharaj. And Ashram Maharaj organized by His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, right? Am I right?
Huh?
Am I right?
What did you say?
Ashram Maharaj is organized by as well as His Divine Grace Bhakti Pragyan Kesava Goswami Maharaj. Also,
Srila Gaur Govinda Goswami.
Gaur Govinda Goswami.
My Diksha Guru.
Diksha Guru.
Bodhayan Maharaj ki.
Bhakti?
It's making a noise.
Haribol. Echo there. Echo the one. Hare Krishna. Haribol. Can you hear me?
I think the speakers are blown you. Oh, on top of that, you know?
Yeah.
Haribol.
Speakers are blown. Sorry, Maharaj.
So can you hear me?
Yeah, everybody can hear you, Maharaj.
Keep silent.
This one working or?
You can...
Maybe it's too
Okay,
much.
bring it.
Or this one.
Everything's gone...
Anyway, whatever the will of Lord is going to
Will of the
happen.
Lord.
I was thinking maybe I have some sound system, I can speak softly. But anyway, I have to speak loud. Maybe I can speak 40 minutes maximum. Louder. My voice becomes choked. Anyway, look, today, although it is not joyful day for us, it is separation day. Why? Because today is the day, early morning, 5:30 a.m. Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur physically passed away. Physically passed away. When he was just, we can say, 62 years old. You know, I am also sometimes thinking I am 58 now, maybe after 4 years, if Prabhupada take me, this is very good for me. Anyway, look, how old you are?
73.
73. Look. Lord give you a long time, long life. Then Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur is not an ordinary acharya. My spiritual master, His Divine Grace, used to say, don't think that Srila Prabhupada is ordinary acharya. You don't know my Prabhupada. My spiritual master used to say. My spiritual master, His Divine Grace, Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Thakur, he used to say like this, that you don't know my Prabhupada. Therefore you don't have faith on my Prabhupada. Do you know how he used to give me dictation? Give us dictation, not me. While he was in morning walk time, all we are behind him, in three of the Sundaranda Vidyavinath, Ananta Vasudev, and my spiritual master Pranavananda, Prabhupada Pranava. Three always behind him with pen and paper. There is no dictaphone, no tape recorder, nothing was there. simultaneously he is giving three different content to three different persons. Because my spiritual master, he was an editor of Dainik Nadia, daily newsletter named Dainik Nadia Prakash. Sundarananda Vidyavinod, he was Gaudiya editor, one magazine, Gaudiya magazine. And Ananda Vasudev, he was always publishing books on behalf of Srila Prabhupada. So he is giving, walking and speaking with other peoples. And sometimes he say, hey, Pranab, this is your turn. Dictation. Sundarananda, your turn. Dictation. This is like a live Vaishnava encyclopedia. Just a table machine, like a computer. Computer, if you just software load software, how it work, automatically working. Similarly, Prabhupada was like a alive Vaishnava computer. Vaishnava software. Whatever subject you need to know from him, exactly he will quote from different shastra. Dictation also like that. That is Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta. But we don't have such type of faith on him, therefore we are not able to get his skill. His skill most important. My grandfather, maternal grandfather, he was Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta disciple. I have seen how he used to act, how he dedicated towards his Gurudev. Incredible. It's not able to express myself by language. He was factory. Its factory going to loss, so running loss. Prabhupada desire. Profit, Prabhupada desire. Everything Prabhupada desire. And sitting, walking, he always says, Jai Srila Prabhupada, Jai. Since my childhood like this time, he taught us. Always Srila Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. Whenever we go any places, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. In that way. So that way I taught by my grandfather since my childhood. I don't know, you know, some of you. Yeah. So like this. So look, to whom we say, to whom I met personally. So I saw all his disciples, a stalwart. I heard Bhakti Vilas Gavasti Nemi was saying. I don't know you know about his name now. Bhakti Vilas Gavasti Nemi was saying, Maharaj. Literally, he don't know anything. He has no any academy. But when he used to give lecture, everybody is thinking he is the most famous philosopher. Yeah. Because he used to listen Prabhupada lecture. And all the disciples, they used to listen to Srila Prabhupada from the bottom of their heart. Although they have no academic, but they are able to speak such a manner. Looks like they are highly qualified, academically qualified. Such type of philosophy. I can give recently I am going to publish. I am just ongoing, work in progress now. Srila Prabhupada and his race, that books. Already prepared, contents prepared. I'm going to give everything to Mandala Publishing. They will publish. So anyway, that is not most important. After I saw that, I can give you this. Prabhupada was such determined. If he say, do this, you have to do it. So one day, it was the International Religious Conference in Calcutta in 1933 and 34 at that time. As soon as Prabhupada knew about it, I heard it from my spiritual master. So he just immediately explained, immediately ordered to Bhakti Vija Jajabar Goswami Maharaj. His name was Sarveshwar Das Brahmachari. He is not Sannyasi. Jajabar Maharaj academically have no qualification. So Jajabar Maharaj, as soon as he heard Prabhupada want to send him to represent Gaudiya philosophy in that conference, he was completely fearful and was crying. Why? Because he was such a sincere devotee. If he made any mistake, then Prabhupada's name will going down. Therefore he was crying. And he requests Prabhupada's personal secretary, personal servant, named Krishnananda Prabhu. His name Krishnananda Prabhu, personal servant, who is to cook, who is to offer prasadam. Then he requests, Sarveshwar Prabhu and Jajabar Maharaj request, could you please request Srila Prabhupada? There is so many other qualified sannyasi, Bhakti Hridaya Bana Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Sarang Goswami Maharaj, Atulananda Prabhu. There are so many others are there. Bhakti Rakshak Sridharadeva Goswami Maharaj. Why Srila Prabhupada choose me? I'm not qualified at all. As soon as Krishnananda Prabhu just simply started to say, actually Sarveshwar Prabhu is crying because he feels unqualified to represent Gaudiya Math in that such a huge conference. Why? Prabhupada said, my Gurudev explained like this. Why? Srila Prabhupada explained like this. Why? He's crying. Why? No changes. He will go. He should go there. Then on the day he's leaving Bagbajar Gaudiya Math. You know Bagbajar is a Calcutta center of Prabhupada's. He's leaving with full of tears. And then the next day, newspaper, front page, Gaudiya Math Glories. Such a manner he represents Gaudiya philosophy that everybody astonished. Then Prabhupada next day he took all the newspaper and called all his disciples. Look. Sarveshwar means presently everybody known as Bhakti Vija Jajavar Goswami Maharaj. Sarveshwar, he was crying. He was telling that he was not qualified. Look, Gaudiya Math Glories. How is it possible? You have to know. We are not qualified. Qualification coming from there. First of all, you have to surrender. Surrender is the door of devotion. As soon as you surrender properly, then mercy come down to us from there. By that mercy we are able to teach. People think, I am a scholar, I know so many sloka, that means we don't know anything about Vaishnava practice. Vaishnava practice based on Sharanagati, humility. My spiritual master used to say, Humility is ornament of Vaishnavism practice. No humility, no Vaishnavism. No humility, no Vaishnavism. Also, if you look our previous teachers, Narottam Thakur, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, what he said? নিজে শ্রেষ্ঠ জানি উচ্ছিষ্টাদি দানে হবে অভিমান ভার তাই শিষ্য তব থাকিয়া সর্বদা না লইব পূজাকার. If anybody think practicing Vaishnava practice, but you think I am superior, নিজে শ্রেষ্ঠ জানি, so I am eligible to distribute my remnants. Uchishtadi dane, and I am keeping leftover on plate, so my remnants everybody should take, and they will increase, because Shastra says, Bhakta pada rajo ar, Bhakta pada jal, Bhakta bhukta avashesho, tini sadhaner bal. The potency of our spiritual practice is three. First, feed-bathing nectar of devotee, charanamrit. This Shastra says. And feed dust of devotee. And third, remnants of devotee. So I am keeping that. But our previous teacher, what did they say? If you think I am superior, I am eligible to keep some leftover on my plate, because the benefit of our devotees. Hobe obhimano bhav means false ego will appear. Tai means therefore, shishya tavo, I want to remain your disciples. My spiritual master, when he was 100 years old, Ashram Maharaj may know, 1997, in his physical presence, he is giving lecture in his centennial ceremony. I am dog of the dog of the dog of the dog of the Vaishnava. In front of public mass. In front of mass, he is telling that. Who is this? He is, since a child, he born in Vaishnava, he born in rigid Brahmin family, following Vaishnavism from his childhood, no married, maintained celibacy life, and he joined to Srila Prabhupada when he was 23-year-old. I met with Srila Prabhupada when he was 17-year-old. And whole life he was under the guidance of Srila Prabhupada. When he was 100 years old, when he says so, I am dog of the kukurera, in Bengali language he says, I am dog of the dog of the dog of the Vaishnavas. What to say about us? When someone in his name says he is a Kanishtadhikari, that time I was his servant. I was really in depression. How can I handle about it? When he saw me, I am in depression, he asked me, what happened? Then I explained the fact with tape recorder. So then, oh, very good. I was thinking I am not even deserved to keep the position of Kanishtadhikar. Because I don't have faith, any faith to worshipping deities. Kanishtadhikari, they are always engage themselves to serve deities. I was thinking I have no faith on deity service. So one Acharya giving me that position. He said in Bengali, I am not even Kanishtadhikari. I was lower than Kanishtadhikari. One Acharya giving me position in Kanishtadhikari. Great for me. And he says, great, great. And with the Acharya's name, he just, Maharaj, great. Sachi. when this thing happened, it was 1992. I mean, he was a 94-year-old. This thing happened that time, and he's telling such things. So what is the actual meaning of humility that I saw with him? Srila Prabhupada, so many pastimes, Srila Prabhupada pastimes I heard from different devotees. Look that Srila Prabhupada's house determined. You know this, Srila Prabhupada, just today is the day, according to the lunar cycle, today is the day. So Srila Prabhupada physically left 7 days before. Sridhar Goswami Maharaj was in his room. And Bhakti Vilas Tirtha Goswami Maharaj was in the room. 2. Means Kunjavari Vidyabhushan and Sridhar Goswami Maharaj was in his room. Then Srila Prabhupada lying on the bed in Bagbajar Gaudiya Math. He tell Sridhar Maharaj, could you please chant for me? Shirupa Manjari Pado, Shei Mora Sampado, Shei Mora Bhajana. This is an extreme song for our divine realization. So, Kunjavari Vidyabhushan, he was a secretary, he was the right hand of Srila Prabhupada. He is managing everything. Kunjavari Vidyabhushan Prabhu, he was thinking that Sridhar Goswami Maharaj's voice was not that much sweet. But I had to call Pranab, means my spiritual master, Pranavananda. I had to call Pranab. Then he called, my spiritual master used to sit just next door of Srila Prabhupada. Then he called, immediately he come, I order him, chant. But Prabhupada was always determined. Whatever he say, to whom he say, you have to follow. Then, when my spiritual master started the song, Chirupa Manjari Pado, then Prabhupada said, he's showing that. Because Prabhupada was some suffocation problem that time. So, means he will indicate Srila Sridhar Goswami Maharaj. Then he started, because Prabhupada's order means order. Everybody should follow. Then as soon as Sridhar Goswami completed the song, then he said, Pranab. Then asking Prabhupada, what song? Then Srila Prabhupada says, Hari Hedayalo Moro Jayo Radhana Bar Bar Eibar Loho Nijosha. Because Prabhupada always respecting his disciples. Because Kunjavari Vidyabhushan, he has desired Pranab to chant. And Prabhupada's Pranab means is very intimate, Prabhupada keeping him 13 years under his shelter, near to him. So, in that way. But this he may heard that only one side. Because this incident described by my Gurudev in presence of Srila Goswami Maharaj, when they observed his appearance at the festival in Kolerganj Math. In order to glorify Srila Goswami Maharaj, he explained Sridhar Goswami Maharaj's part and Prabhupada. He never explained his part. So therefore, people know only one side. And with that part, they are always minimizing my Gurudev. And many people also minimizing. Then I was asking, one day I had some doubt. Because I know I saw many places, Gaudiya magazine, Dainik Nadia Prokar, Gurudeva name is there, Prabhupada always doing huge chant, these, taking him so many places, keeping him always near to him. How is it possible? Then I asked him, then he said, Baba, I never explained my part. This is not my nature. This is the Vaishnava feeling. Prabhupada's determination, like that. You know, Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, since his childhood he determined. I think all of you know, Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, when he was born, the umbilical cord wrapped on his body like a cigarette thread. If you have the daughter, right? It is not possible, like a umbilical cord, but Prabhupada, when born at Jagannath Puri, his umbilical cord wrapped on his body, and Bhaktivinoda Thakur, but Kedaranath Datta, his father, he brought so many scholars to see the baby boy, what is his astrological, what will be his astrological chart. Then they immediately passed their opinion, Hritkale Purushottamat. Mahamuni Vedabhash explained in Padma Puran. Hritkale means from the place of Jagannath Puri Dham, Supreme Lord's glories will spread all over. They predict. They predict. Namdhari Shabdarji, I went to your place in Jalandhar.
Hang down. Press the red button. Pick up the phone, press the red button.
So,
Maharaj, sorry. What was that song? Hari Hari?
Hariye Dayal Mor Jayo Radhana.
Doyalmo.
Dayal Mor. Harihe, but this is both good song, a separation song. Harihe Dayal Moro Jayo Radhana. All glories to Radhana, means Radha's. বার বার এইবার লহ নিজ সাদ, means please take me with you. This song, did you find that?
No.
Do you have the song book?
No.
I think should be there. Yeah, this one. हरि है दयाल मोर जयो राधानाथ बार बार यही बार लहो निज साथ. So anyway, what I said, link cut off, phone cut off. What is that?
Yes, astrologer and Jagannath.
Astrologer, all the Hritkale Purushottama. From this Jagannath Puri Dham, Purushottam Dham, Supreme Lord glories will spread all over. Who is that? The astrologer. The predict. It was who? Srila Prabhupada. Dimala Prasad. And you can see, after that, his all activity was determined. He was a small boy. You know, I saw my grandfather, my father, seasonal fruit, Seasonal fruit means mango period time, mango, apple time, apple. Seasonal fruit, they are bringing first, best quality and offer to Lord. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur also brought seasonal mango fruit, and kept it in the place, I saw my father used to do market. Similarly, that period of time, it was a tradition. So he kept the ripe mango to offer his deity Radha Govindaji. But all of a sudden, a small boy that's picked up that and by it. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur, a soft voice says, small boy, soft voice, he says, seasonal fruit, first we have to offer to Lord, not you. We should not accept without offering Lord. From that day, small boy, he took vow, ripe mango abundant in his life. Until his last breath. But green mango he used to take. Green mango chutney, why I know to take, because my grandfather, his appearance and Srila Prabhupada appearance and disappearance day. Both are winter time, there is no mango season. But anyhow, he used to find out, you go to Calcutta, find out green mango, because Prabhupada liked them. Green mango chutney. Sweet chutney. So he used to brought and prepare it. In Adi Mat Chaitanya Mat, he gave lots of mango. And that way I know Srila Prabhupada used to take a green mango, not ripe mango. But he promised when he was a small boy. Nowadays we have no determination. We have no any kind of vow. Anytime anything happens, if we need it, we do that. We forget whatever we took vows. Right? We took vow, we should not quarrel, but you can see in Vaishnava community we are quarreling. Am I right? Vaishnavas, they are trying to establish love, eternal love in their heart. But we don't have love amongst us, but we are preaching for love. Sometimes we feel awkward. No, in 2005, one devotee named Balakrishna Prabhu and Bhava Prabhu from Vancouver, ISKCON temple. They arranged my program, public place, because ISKCON abandoned Gaudiya Math. So they are outside of that ISKCON temple. There's so many Indians came. And he gave me the subject matter, divine love. I'm just trying to explain the love, definition of love, the love, what is our goal. Goal is love, establish love in our consciousness, in our mind, in our heart. Then he himself, he showed me his hand. Then he said, I have a question for you, Maharaj. And okay, Prabhu, what? Because he arranged the program, he and Bhava Prabhu, the senior most. He, for first person, he implemented Hare Krishna in Vancouver. So anyway, I said, Prabhu, I thought maybe he said something I have to change my subject like that. He said, no. He says, you guys, in this language, you guys have no love. How you are speaking the love? I said, Prabhu, I don't understand what you're talking about. And then I said, so you choose me to speak about this subject. I am speaking accordingly. No, you guys have no love. You cannot. How you know? You can see internet. In front of me, almost hundreds people. Maybe for 60% public, Indian public, Indian audience, and 40% are, Westerners. I thought maybe I should not bow down him. I have to keep our image, Sampradaya image, very strong and straight. Then I told him, Prabhu, in order to make him fool for the certain time being, Prabhu, do you know Radharani and Chandravali? Yes. What their relation? Sweet, laughing, amongst each other. So if there, that quarrel was there, therefore we are just following their footsteps. I stopped. After the program, I was not happy. You know why? Because we are quarreling to accumulate our power in our hand. Power control. But they are quarreling establish a better service for Krishna. Two different aspects. So I was not happy until I am not expressing my heart, because he is senior devotee. And he did a lot of seva. After my program I said, Prabhu, you are right, but I am wrong. But in front of public I don't like to keep down our Sampradaya image. So therefore I am just using just that tricks with you. But you are right, I was wrong. I am wrong. Anyway, look, that Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, he was such manner determined. Whatever he think in his life, he will do. No question of that. No question of that. Okay, ignore that. Not like that. No compromise. Devotional, no compromise. So Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta hui. Because look, before he initiating, before his preaching, his intention was to preach on behalf of Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Srila Gaur Krishnadas Maharaj. It was his intention to preach. But before he going for preaching, he took vow. He want to finish 1 billion name. 1 billion name, If you want to finish in 10 years to 11 years, you have to chant every day 192 rounds. We are not able to chant 16 rounds. We may say all the excuse, today so much, this, that, so many excuses. But Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur in every day, single day, in that period of time, 192 rounds used to chant. 1914, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur physically passed away. 1915, Srila Gaur Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj passed away. Then he decided, they are my shelter. Prabhupada was not that intention to give initiation, make a guru, not like that. His intention was that I will preach and bring people to the lotus feet. They will give shelter. Like when His Divine Grace Bhakti Vedanto Narayan Goswami Maharaj physically present, that time all of you preach, bring people towards him, right? You never give initiation, right? Same thing. So Prabhupada's intention was like determined. So when in 1 year, 2 Mahajan, Srila Gaur Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj and Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur both physically passed away, he decided, if I preach, if people inspire, where to bring them? His intention like that. Where to bring them? There is no shelter amongst us. He himself has a shelter, right? But he felt unqualified. So he decided there is no place to bring people, so I want to continue that 192 rounds every day chanting the rest of my life. 3 lakhs. While I was thinking, all of a sudden, one day early morning, all the previous teachers, they appeared in his vision, early morning. It was Jagopit temple. And they say, that time actually after initiation his name was Shivarsho Bhanavi Doyito Das, not Bimala Prasad. His name was, birth name was Bimala Prasad, Diksha name Shivarsho Bhanavi Doyito Das. So they say, hey, Varsho Bhanavi. Varsho Bhanavi Doyito Das, you have to change your mind. You have to preach. You have to expand the loving message of Lord Chaitanya. Srila Prabhupada asked them, I have no manpower. How can I do that? We will send you the manpower. Then gradually all the Guru Varga coming. Therefore, we should not minimize any Guru Varga. Everyone is stalwart. Everyone. All the Guru Varga means Prabhupada disciples, they're stalwart. Gradually they're coming. It seems like Prabhupada himself, he is actually spiritual descendant of Lord Chaitanya and his disciple also. We should not minimize, oh, he is higher, he is lower, he is higher, he is lower. But nowadays, we have some tendency to make some discrimination amongst his disciples. No. It's not proper way to discriminate. So look, after that, Srila Prabhupada started the mission. When he finished 1918, 1918, day of Gaur Purnima, he finished 1 billion name, established, first he takes sannyas, then he established Sri Chaitanya Math, or Adi Math. Sri Chaitanya Math, established it. Right after the incident in the Kunjavihari Vidyabhushan, who is Prabhupada, Bhakti Vilas Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, who was secretary of Srila Prabhupada. He says, Prabhupada, you are such a valuable knowledge, valuable realization, you need to share. If you just simply sitting in Mayapur, it will not be shared. Gradually, how the Jagannath Puri's astrologer predicted, how it worked, I'm just trying to explain. So, what happened, that then, say, if you don't mind, I find out one person, one place near Bhakti Bhavan. Bhakti Bhavan is the Bhavan, Bhakti means devotion, Bhavan means house. It was the house name of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. There. Near Bhakti Bhavan there is a place named the number 1, address is number 1 Ulta Dingi Junction Road. I saw the place, renting, you can rent it, you can stay over there and we can give class. Very suitable place, suitable location. Then Prabhupada moved to Calcutta. 1918, in the middle of the year, he moved to Calcutta. And then Srila Prabhupada used to give class every day. As most of the Guru Varga joining there. Even my spiritual master, although he met Srila Prabhupada on the day of Srila Gaur Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, Disappearance Day. First meeting, 1915. And then after he met 1917 at Jagopit temple. Then he met that number 1 Ulta Ding Junction in 1919. And used to go most of the Bhakti Daita Madhava Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Raka Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, everybody met there. Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta, in that place. Even Abhay Charan, when it's at Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he also. Then gradually expanded. I heard from my spiritual master. I was not physically present with that. I don't know how I was. But Srila Prabhupada, when he is giving room class, inside his room, when devotee coming, meeting with him, he is giving Harikatha. As soon as he know he is a history teacher, he is a teacher from history background, history, a geographical teacher. He's all the example to make him understand the devotional practice. Everything, history, geography, statistics. Anybody coming from the math background, mathematically, just like a live encyclopedia in every scriptures. Incredible. I'm using this word incredible. You are not able to think about it. Such powerful, like a really Mahaprabhu's descendant, spiritual descendant, appear here in the form of Prabhupada. So my spiritual master becomes surprised to see how Prabhupada able to speak, because he was always with him. How he's giving dictation when I started that. 3 different persons, 3 different contents, he's giving dictation while he was walking. We are trying to publish one book that we have our head like a spoil. Like a hard head become like a junkie. Oh, I can't sing anymore, right? But how he is like a spontaneous coming. Automatically coming. So such personality is my grand spiritual master. I feel proud for that. I feel proud for that. Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. If anyone not using the title Srila Prabhupada in his name, I feel discouraged. I feel that person is committing offense towards his feet. Why I'm telling you so? When I finished in 1918, when I finished the vows, 1 billion name, then there's so many scholars. So many Vaishnava scholars came to greet him. Actually, I'm writing on drama for Srila Prabhupada in English language. 10 skein I already finished, and more few skein I want to make it like that. So what happened? So all the scholars that came together and they gave him the title. You are the eligible to get the title Srila Prabhupada. 1918. Then they explain Srila means who is devotionally wealthy. They are called Srila. Devotionally wealthy. Srila. Like Sripa. Sriyam Pati iti Sripa. Tam Adodati iti Sripa. Sriyam, Sri means Radharani. Pati means which managing or maintaining. Palan means maintaining Srimati Radharani. This is Sripa, means Krishna. Tam Adodati, who can give us Krishna. That person is called Sripa. Each title have meaning. Srila means devotionally wealthy. Prabhupada means Prabhu, Prabhu means Supreme Lord. Lord Chaitanya is Supreme Lord. Pada means lotus feet. Who is carrying the message of Lord Chaitanya? By example. He first preserve, then propagate. Prabhupada and actually Lord Chaitanya's instruction. Apani achari dharma jivere shikhai, apani na koile dharma shikhano na jai. If you want to preach, first you have to practice. Then he says, Siddhanta Saraswati, you practice. You absorb the taste of holy name. Last 10, 11 years, you are chanting such a numbers. And you know all the Shastra. You are Vaishnava encyclopedia. We are giving you the title. He's not accepting, I am Srila Prabhupada, I am eligible to Srila Prabhupada. He never saw that. All the scholar, Vaishnava scholar together, they gave him title. But when I saw most of the Western people, most of the followers, nowadays they are not using this Srila Prabhupada title in his name. The Prabhu, Mahaprabhu, Pada means lotus feet. The Mahaprabhu's lotus feet, Mahaprabhu's message, which carrying and spreading by his example, by his own example. He is eligible to carry this word, or he use this word, Srila Prabhupada in his name. Practically, all our Guru Varga is eligible to use this word, Srila Prabhupada. You may believe or may not believe, that is enough. I am writing, in the Wikipedia dictionary, I always am putting these contents, because I don't have time always. And they are removed. Then they're foolish people, They are saying, Prabhupada only, Rupa Goswami, and Bhaktivedanta Swami, and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. No more Prabhupada. I wrote everybody Prabhupada. Really. Because if you look the titles, meaning of title, like that. So, now I am publishing book, I am going to put there the meaning of Srila Prabhupada means. And everybody, but all the Guru Varga, out of the humility, they are not thinking they are eligible to preach, eligible to practice without Srila Prabhupada. So for them, Srila Prabhupada only one. That is the Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, the Siddhanta. But nowadays our conception become change. Day by day we are trying to actually modify our Vaishnava philosophy, and we are in the trap of illusion. Although we are practicing Vaishnavism, we are supposed to be away from illusionary trap. But we are in the trap of illusion. You can see the reality. Therefore, we should always think about what Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta means he is the actual pioneer of our parampara, superior of our parampara. Why? Because Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he composed so many devotional books. The book's message is spread. And he is non-stop. Every day he used to chant 1 lakh. Although anybody comes to meet with him, he always meeting with. He never say, you have to take appointment, then you can come. Never say like that. Anyone new, anybody come, he always attending and giving such type of harikatha. Even evening time, when he gives Harikatha, some people, some devotee, disciple, they come trying to go out of his room, and then Prabhupada asking, why you are leaving now? He said, I have to chant Sandha. Sandha means Gayatri. You are listening Harikatha, this is not Sandha. Prabhupada is Prabhupada's opinion like that. You are listening Harikatha. You are not doing Sandha. Still you need Sandha. So Sister Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur's glories, we don't know, therefore our understanding is not that much how much it's supposed to be. The Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, he is really coming here as like a Mahaprabhu's descendant, spiritual descendant. Mahaprabhu's message with purity, he spread. And whatever, wherever, to whom he engaged, they are following. But nowadays our understanding, Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj spread a lot around the world, he is superior and all are inferior. No, I don't believe that. Why I am telling so? It was 1994. Yeah, 1994, my spiritual master got pneumonia. But, his hand was shaky, but little bit shaky. But after the pneumonia disease, his hand was too much shaky. When he became cured, then he wrote one article. After that, he was not able to read. With smiling face, full of tears, he was looking. Then I said, Gurudev, I am not able to understand your mood. Then he says, Prabhupada gave me the pain to do service. I do my best. The rest of my life looks like I am not able to do anymore. Because I am not able to read mine. I am not able to read my own writing, what I wrote. Then I said, Gurudev, if you don't mind, I am not also belongs to this, actually I am not a literature graduate. My study in different field. And if you dictate, I can write. Then Gurudev says, Prabhupada never give me the instruction to dictate. He gave me instruction to write. Look, that's the faith. When I am not able to read my own writing, I will stop my writing. Look, the faith. Bhaktivedanta Madhava Goswami Maharaj, you don't know him. He looks like a replica of Srila Prabhupada. If you look him, his picture, you can see he like a replica of Srila Prabhupada. Why? Whatever Prabhupada says, he just jumped to that seva. I heard once Srila Prabhupada ask him, Hayagriv, what you make you happy, more happy? Then Bhaktivedanta Madhava Goswami Maharaj replied, Prabhupada, when you give me one seva, I am not completed. You give me more seva, that makes me happy. Do you have such type of mood? You complain, hey, I am not able to finish. No matter. You are giving more and more seva. Huh? That is the strategy of disciples. Everybody dedicated. He never compromised. This one, he engaged everybody in such in service. They have not enough time to sleep. So, few of his disciples, asking, coming to Prabhupada, if you reduce the number of chanting, 64, then you can reduce 32 or 16. Prabhupada will crave first. There is no excuse. You have to make your time and chant. Gaudiyam or devotee should chant 64. That I heard from my Gurudev. You know, one devotee, so many devotees complain about Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj. You know the Akinchan Krishna, you heard the name? Akinchan Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, he used to chant 24 hours. You may see him, you may not see him, but I saw him. Even this sitting, night time, midnight, you're sitting and chanting. Hare Krishna. Whole night. So anyway, the Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, when he was brahmachari joining Srila Prabhupada mission, he loved for chanting. Prabhupada never said anything, that he's sitting and chanting in his room. Then therefore all the devotees, his got bothered. They complain about him to Srila Prabhupada. And Srila Prabhupada said, if you like to do what Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj doing, you can do so, no problem. Even I can arrange your prasadam in your room. No need to go for taking prasadam in the prasadam hall. I can arrange you. Few of them, they try. After a few days, this is Prabhupada, we are not able to do. So, seva is our life, service is our life. Service, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, if you are not chanting happily for the satisfaction of Lord, it will not consider like a service for Lord. It is just your service, curing your dirt from your heart. But if you are loving while chanting, then you can sit like that. So Krishna Babaji Maharaj, how he is sitting and chanting, it is service of Lord. But if you really want to serve like Krishna Babaji Maharaj, we are not able to do so. Chanting, sitting and chanting. Therefore we have to engage Lord's services with physical seva. In that way, you know this one, when I was brahmachari, I published few books. Trying to publish some books like Vaishnava for all. While I am searching all the content from different writings of my Gurudev, from different magazines, when I saw one instruction written by one Srila Jagannatha Maharaj. Then I saw, I yesterday explained, right, that instead of inattentive chanting, better to make a garden with, make a vegetable garden. When vegetables, crops, we are using for deity seva and the Vaishnava seva, in that way we are able to get their blessings. By the Vaishnava blessings, we are able to chant purely, attentive chanting. This is explained by Srila Jagannatha Maharaj. So Prabhupada also said, similarly he engaged the disciple to serve. Every day, a daily newsletter, 6 pages, like a newspaper. My Gurudev used to compose, print, and send all the brahmachari, different railway station, bus stand, different villages, different houses. Nowadays it's very easy to get, I am coming here, all of you give me pranami, and I'm going back to India using that luxury way. But that time, that period of time, no Western world. No Western world. I am giving an example, one thing. what happened in Dhaka University, in Dhaka, Bangladesh, Dhaka. Prabhupada went to preach in Dhaka with Sarveshwar, means Bhaktivedanta Jajavar Maharaj, Bhaktivedanta Bonagoswami Maharaj, everybody was there. Srila Prabhupada's strategy of preaching is, night time he will give class. Daytime all brahmachari go out for begging, not like a book distribution, incense selling, painting selling, not like that. Just door to door go and beg. I also did. It is the actual Gauri Math strategy. Why? Because it will destroy our false ego. If you have ego, I have education, why I go for door to door? People will criticize you, you are young, why you are begging? All type of false ego, whatever we have, it will destroy. That's what Mahaprabhu established it. Am I clear? So what happened? So you can see that Sarveshwar Das Brahmachari, he was surrounding Dhaka city, Dhaka town. He is moving, begging, door to door. One day he saw one householder, completely atheist. Completely atheist. They don't want to give anything to any sadhu. But he is going every day. Although he is moving all around other houses, but he goes to go to their home. His intention was to take something from them, use it for the service of Lord. So what happened? Several days when he go in same proposal, begging alms from that home. One day, householder out of anger, nowadays you are cooking by gas or electric. That time it was open fire, coal and firewood. So ashes is there. He just took a handful ashes. Take it. Okay, I told you. Householder said, I told you. We don't believe any God. But always you are coming and begging from us. I am giving with ashes. Jajavar, Sarveshwar Das Brahmachari, Jajavar Maharaj, he took joyfully that ashes, bring it to temple, Dhaka, and clean the deity pot. After that he never goes. 7-8 days he never goes. But after the incident, that householder felt guilty. Every day he was searching, why is that brahmachari, why is that sadhu, why is that sadhu, why is that sadhu? He never saw. One day he saw that sadhu. Then he called him in their home. And he begged pardon for that. Sarveshwar Das Brahmachari said, there is nothing. We gave me, I use it. I use it for service, no problem. I said, fine, everything fine. No, I like to give what you want. Whatever you like to give me, I will take it and I will offer it to my Gurudev. Who is your Gurudev? Where is he? Then I explained Gurudev. Then entire family member become Prabhupada disciples. Just to see Srila Prabhupada. This in 1998, we are observing my Gurudeva's centennial ceremony. He is also present. 97, 98, 1 year we observe Srila Gurudeva's centennial. There's sometime Mayapur, sometime Puri. 2 places mostly observed. So anyway, that was 1998, most of his godfather came. They thought maybe this is the last year of Bhakti Puri Goswami Maharaj. So they came. 95 sannyasis gathering. 800 brahmacharis, different temples. And lots of number of people. Even the Chief Minister of Odisha, they came. Law Minister of India, they came to see. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, the actual Prime Minister that time. He promised to come to us, but that time Kargil war going on. Therefore he sent me the message. I am not able to come. Anyway, so that is the then what happened? That centennial ceremony. Everybody, no. So Gurudev is there. So Gurudev, he explained the Basha Puja. I'm supposed to say something. Forget what, no. So anyway, that, so now Srila Prabhupada, that day Bhakti Santa Goswami Maharaj, the 2 days before, Bhakti Santa Goswami Maharaj came in the festival. In one room, he is sitting there, because he has temple, he is staying in the temple, but he visit to his godfather. Then we are 5-6 sannyasis sitting in on the floor. Then I asked him, Srila Maharaj, I have a question for you. Santa Goswami replied, what? His expression very impressive, So, what? I have a question, because all your godbrother always telling about Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. I just, Srila Prabhupada, how he looks like? Could you please explain? So Santa Goswami was a little bit silent. Then he says, among the thousands, no, hundreds, he said, hundreds of beautiful women, if you keep middle, my Prabhupada, in the middle, your eyes goes first to Srila Prabhupada. That was it. Yeah. Huh? Therefore you can see when I chanting that Prabhupada Sattaka, third sloka, you can see. Ati kamala kanchana dirgha tanu tanu nindita he mamrinala madam madanar buddha bandita chandra padam pranamami sada Prabhupada. The meaning of that. Ati komala kanchana. Kanchana is gold. Soft gold color body. And dirgha, tall. Tanu, body. Tall color, body's color, gold color. Gold color. Sharp. I have seen my spiritual master as sharp, like a cotton. Oti komala kanchana dirgha tanu tanu nindita hema mrinal. Mrinal means lotus. Golden lotus, we know this is beautiful, right? Even its feature, such a beautiful, you can keep golden lotus away from him. Tanu nindito, Tanu, such a beautiful body, is criticizing to whom? Hema mrinal means, hem means gold, mrinal means lotus, golden lotus. Madanar buddha bandita chandra padam. I am humbly begging to that lotus feet. Whose lotus feet? Pranamami sada Prabhupada padam. Srila Sridhara Goswami Maharaj, he composed such a manner. We should feel indebted for him. All the Gaudiya Vaishnava, whoever following the footsteps of Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta and his disciples, everybody should feel indebted towards Srila Prabhupada, towards Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Goswami Maharaj. Why? Because he gives lots of nectar. Not only that, Srila Gaur Krishna Maharaj, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he composed very nice. Anyway, today is not his birthday, disappearance day of Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So I am always telling you that this is separation day. Separation day, why? Because that feature who used, that body who used to give us instruction, we are not able to hear any instruction from that feature. He may be here with us in spirit, but physical form he is not. Therefore, we can say, Bhakti, Lalita Prasad Thakur's disciple, Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta's brother, Lalita Prasad Thakur, his disciple, Narendra Vinod Rai, he composed my Gurudeva's separation, Viraha Gita, separation song. Long, but 4 lines, such a touchy line, touch to our heart. Sechin moyo sukhochhavi ar na heribo, sei oporupo bekkha ar na shunibo, haraiya shicharan shunnamoy tivubon. Means that physical form, how he used to give us instruction, used to give us discourses, we are not able to see anymore. Not able to hear anymore that discourses. We lost it, that lotus feet. So what is the separation? Do you have separation for that? Why? But if you see Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, when Rupa Goswami Pad physically passed away, how he felt. Raghunath Das Goswami, when Srila Rupa Goswami Pad physically passed away, he composed, and actually his separation, in that way he says, Baghra Tundati Kundang Girindra Jagarayati Shunnayate Mahagashtam Shirupang Virahe Name. Baghra means tiger. What is tiger? Kunda means Radha Kunda. Radha Kunda is the extreme place for all of us. Right? How it can become tiger? Kunda. Tunda means mouth. The mouth of tiger, what? The Radha Kunda. What is most valuable place for all Gaudiya Vaishnava? Because Radha Kunda water is not ordinary water. It is considered like a Radharani's love, but melted form of Radharani's love is Radha Kunda. Melted form of Radharani's love is Radha Kunda water. But out of separation, such a great Acharya, Raghunath Das Goswami is the Acharya of ultimate need. What is ultimate need? Prem, divine love. Relation, Krishna. To establish relation with Krishna. Sambandha Krishna. Obido, bhakti. What procedure we have to practice? Bhakti. An ultimate need, prem. That Prem Acharya, Raghunath Das Goswami, he composed that. He felt that. Baghro Tunda Tikundam. Radha, tiger mouth, like Radha Kunda. Why? Out of separation. Separation of Srila Rupa Goswami. Baghro Tunda Tikundam Girindra. Girindra means actually Giriraj Govardhan. Haridasa Varjo. Greatest devotee of Lord Hari. Also non-different from Gopal, because once Gopal, Krishna explained to Brajavasi, all the Vrindavan residents. Giriraj is Bhagavan. You can see he is accepting your offering. Indra not accepting. And therefore we are also worshipping Giriraj like Gopal. Anyway, so he said, Girindra Jagarayate. Giriraj Govardhan like a python. Ajagar. Python can take you. Entire body can take you in his mouth. Do you know that? Python. You saw python? Anyway, such a python, what Giriraj, where our divine pastimes manifested by Lord Krishna. That place, that Giriraj is like a python. And then Shunnat Mahagashtam. Entire Braj Bhumi Vrindavan empty. Shunna means empty. Gashta means Vrindavan. Where is the feeling? How? Shri Rupam Virahena me, because of Rupa Goswami Viraha, separation. Today Prabhupada disappeared. We think, oh, it's a nice feast. No relation. If we follow the footsteps of Srila Prabhupada, then we are serving Srila Prabhupada. Then we can be separation. Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta separation. His teachings. His teachings, first teaching what? Just look. One teaching, very important teaching here. Everybody unite. Under one shelter. Means Radharani shelter. One shelter means Radharani shelter. With full of enthusiasm to spread the loving message of Rupa and Raghunath. We are not under one shelter. Right? Even amongst the Godfather we are not accepting each other. We are keeping intense relation amongst each other. That means we are not following Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta's footsteps. Whenever I show that instruction, whenever inviting anyone, ISKCON inviting me, whenever they invite me, I'm going there. You can see me in their program. Whenever anybody invite me, I don't like it because I know the present situation is not like that as before. Some have had some resolution, other temple not allowed, other temple devotee not allowed. Therefore I feel reluctant to go. According to invitation, I'm going everywhere. Even recently you have a meeting in July, a meeting with ISKCON Juhu, ISKCON Chowpatty, ISKCON GEV and Govardhan Kavila, Palgod. We supposed to do it, the function, Srila Prabhupada 150-year ceremony. There, 9, 10, 11, 12 February. But what happened? Because of Omicron is increased. Just 1 week ago, the GBC of Gauranga Prabhu, Radhanatma's disciples, they wrote me that Maharaj, because of this Omicron situation, is 144, 144 section means it's an emergency. No one can be, no gathering at all. And how long it will last, no one knows. Better we can think about later. But I had desire to do it there first. One day in Juhu Mandir, another day, next day Chowpatty Mandir, then we go there, GV Mandir. But happily they gave me free. They're free, their land, they're also joining. When I explained this is our goal, they accepted. Gauranga Prabhu personally came, with his assistants, everybody came. And I spoke with Radhanath Swami also. He's about everything. Virus, COVID, he says, if it is normal, then I'll come. Gopal Krishna Maharaj, his disciples, was the actual leader of Juhu Mandir. He says, my Gurudev will come, no problem. You just arrange. I will give you 20 room free to host now. So many other devotees, sannyasis. It was we need to establish Srila Prabhupada's last instruction. Everybody together or unitedly, we have to be under one shelter and spread Rupa Raghunath's message with full of enthusiasm. But Ashram Maharaj happily invite here. Ashram Maharaj happily inviting me here, therefore I am here.
This is your place.
Ah.
I'm here by
But it is
myself. I
very
can
rare
give
to
you
hear, this is your place. Nowadays, most of the place you are not allowed. If I go, just like example, if I go to that Bhaktivedanta manor, they will allow me to speak like this? Definitely not. They will speak authority, then authority. Finally they may allow, they may not allow. But Vaishnava is not that much. Vaishnava tradition is not that much intense. It should be magnanimity. The Mahaprabhu's philosophy is magnanimity. Non-sectarian, non-judgmental. But now we become judgmental, sectarian, selective. We may say we are follower of Lord Chaitanya, but in reality we are not follower of Lord Chaitanya. We are follower of our mind concoction. Therefore, we should follow Prabhupada, who Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta follow as it is Lord Chaitanya's instruction. No compromise. Mahaprabhu says, Lagna means 64 round, he established 64. Himself used to chant 64. Under any circumstances. Maybe crowd, maybe festival, he finished. Because my spiritual master always with him. He told me, Baba, you don't know my Prabhupada. He's old age. His expression like this. You don't know my Prabhupada. Therefore, you don't have sound faith on my Prabhupada. Actually, if we keep sound faith on Prabhupada, spontaneously, or we can say automatically, your faith will spread with all his disciples, grand disciples, great grand disciples. Everybody will like. If you are follower of Gaudiya Math, they are always keeping sound faith on Srila Prabhupada. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. My grandfather, Madan Mohan Prabhu, when I took sannyas, he says, when you preach, try to establish Prabhupada's picture in every house, big size. Even anybody looks Srila Prabhupada's physical form, they will be purified. Do you have that big picture of Srila Prabhupada? Keep it small now. Bigger than your Gurudev. Bigger than everyone. This is my request, whatever I got from my grandfather, Madan Mohan Dasadikari Prabhu. I'm just telling you, also my Srila Prabhupada, my Gurudev also used to say. If you worship Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta, you are worshipping everyone. You can see, whenever I chanting this, Prabhupada Bhakti, Sujana Buddha, then I said, Saparshada Srila Saraswati Prabhupada. Saparshad means each all disciples. Saparikar means entire parampara. Saparikar means where Srila Prabhupada connected, or which connected by Srila Prabhupada, everybody together. So, therefore individually I am not using the name Bhakti Bhagan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti other sannyasis. Saparsa Saparikar. So anyway, Maharaj said 2 hours. I think I am here more than 2 hours.
Offering is still going, Maharaj.
So anybody need question? Please go ahead.
Maharaj, so you said that if we follow the last instruction of Srila Prabhupada, then everything... So in that last instruction, he said that everybody should come together and work conjointly under the shelter of Ashray Vigraha.
No.
No?
Aki Ashram means Radharani. Aki Ashram. One. Ashram means Aki Ashram, only one Ashram.
One Ashray.
That is Srimati Radharani.
This was the meaning when he said Ashray Vigraha.
No, not, he used the one word, Aki Ashram.
Oh, Aki Ashray.
Ashram means only one Ashram, self that.
Okay.
That is Srimati Radharani.
Okay. I wondered this for 40 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, how possible?
Because actually Gauriya Mode means the follower of Srimati Radharani. We may say we are follower of Radharani, but we are follower of something else.
Follow with my mind. Stupid mind.
So anyway, now it is competition taking place in amongst us. It's very difficult to understand present Vaishnava practice and our previous teacher's instruction, matching. Therefore, it is very difficult to realize to whom we are practicing, to whom we are following. Vaishnava nature should be humble. Nowadays, Vaishnava nature is puffed up. You can see I am sitting. Vaishnava nature should be tolerance. I have no tolerance. Small baby was running. So this is day by day we are away from our previous teacher's instruction. I think Maharaj arranged some Puspanjali for Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta. Am I right? So one by one come, according to seniority, come and offer. This Arati? You do at least. Actually, I came here. My intention was to listen from you at least half an hour. Rest I will speak. So I have so much talk, so much stored in my heart. Because I have so much katha, means so much glories of Srila Prabhupada I heard from different of his disciples. I just make synopsis, everyone, and give you this.
You can speak some more words?
No, I have to go.
It's very, very heart-touching. Very heart-touching.
Heart-touching is
Heart-rending.
Arati Staka.
Right. Maharaj, thank you very much. That you have really...
Who can chant 60 Samsara? Who can lead? Huh?
I wish.
You will?
One day.
No. Now it is